Hey everyone, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena Standard Best of One video. Today we are piloting a deck that I heard about on the Arena Deck Lists podcast, Izzet Skitterbeam. The goal of the deck is to ramp up control of the board early with some board wipes and cheaper creatures, and just play out Cityscape Leveler and Skitterbeam Battalion as soon as possible. There are quite a lot of lands in the deck. There's 27 of them, in fact, because it's so important that we hit our land drops every time. In terms of the ramp, we've got the Mightstone and Weakstone. We've got 4 Stern Lessons as well, 4 Thran Spiders for a bit of early board presence and ramp. More often than not, we will give a Powerstone to an opponent that can't really do anything with it. In terms of early game ball control, we also run 3 Abrade and 3 Brotherhood's End. We've also got Reckoner Bankbuster for a bit of card draw. The Reckoner Bankbuster Mightstone Weakstone combo is just super strong. And yeah, turn 3 Stern Lesson into turn 4 Mightstone Weakstone, or turn 3 Thran Spider into turn 4 Mightstone Weakstone is a lot more common than you would think. In terms of the lands, we run, as I mentioned, 27 of them. The real one to watch out for is the 4 Field of Ruin. We'll be looking to get rid of things like Mistress Foundry, as well as any dual lands, just looking to control what our opponents can do and bring them to a grinding halt. Fingers crossed, anyway. But yeah, that's the deck list. Who knows how good it is? Honestly, I've only played 2 games with it. Won one, lost one, but I tell you what, I had a lot of fun in those 2 games. As always, if you want to support the channel, the best way of doing so is simply by liking and subscribing for more MTG Arena content. Let's see how it does. Alright, opponent's going first. We'll keep this. Not the fastest hand in the world, but it's not the fastest deck in the world, so it is what it is. Mono red, we are in so much trouble. We are in so much trouble. Like, Monastery Swift Spear? Oh, okay, that'll do. I'll allow that. Let's see what they want to do. Is it end of next turn? Yeah. I should have abraded it. That's unfortunate. I should have abraded it on my turn. Lesson learned. Hopefully, what they do is they pick a card, they play the card. As I said, they pick a card, they play the card, and then we can Brotherhood's End it. Might have to keep hold of Brotherhood's End now. Gonna play out the Fable. I want them to play Chandra. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Darkness, a blazing inferno.
Gonna go down to 8 here.
You're looking a little singed.
Yeah, Reckoner Bankbuster's not really doing anything for me. Get another one instead. Great.
Payback's gonna be spicy.
We're probably not winning this. Well, I might Weakstoning that, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. Opponent only has 1 card in hand, which is the good news. Oh.
Watch me heat up the dance floor.
Oh. It's a bit late. But we can still do this.
Come on, Chandra. Think of something good.
Might actually have to play out the Skitterbeam Battalion. Will have to play out the Skitterbeam Battalion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana short. Not fun. 2, 3, 4, 5. That has to kill Chandra. I actually have to keep the Skitterbeam Battalion back. Anything with haste kills me. I'm gonna have to play Reckoner Bankbuster. Oh, it's a land. Okay. I am just going to have to draw a card, see what we can come up with. Everything's going to attack because we have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I should have held back a... Skitterbeam. There we go. I am going to Stern Lesson here. I will discard the Sokenzan. I'm going to submit 0. 6. Oh, we win. Whee! And that's what the deck can do. that is what the deck can do. All right, going first. We'll keep this. Still can't believe I beat Mono Red. Yeah, we'll start with the mountain. Untapped red source would be good. Mono blue, maybe? In which case, let's get out the Reckoner Bankbuster at the first opportunity. Yeah, this isn't going to be fun. Because Hortigen has 4 toughness. Solarian Terror has 5. Opponent thinking about what they're doing. Yeah, I know you had land. I don't know what they're really thinking about. I'm going to just get out the Thran Spider, see what happens. Make disappear or Essence Scatter would be kind of sad, but it is what it is. But we have to we have to ask the questions to see if they have the answers. Well, they give it to us, which means that Skitterbeam Battalion is potentially on. Like, if they tap out here for maybe a Hortigen or a Thirst for Discovery. Okay. Well, they couldn't do anything about it last... They couldn't do anything about it, but I want to keep back the Stern Lesson and the Abrade. Particularly, I want to keep back the Stern Lesson. There's Thirst for Discovery, that's fine. See what they want to do here. We could really put our opponent under a lot of pressure. There's Hortigen, to the surprise of absolutely nobody. Okay, let's see what we can do. We will go down to 19. I'm going to get rid of the Thran Spider, I think. And we'll draw a card as well. I think our opponent has an idea of what I'm doing. The question is, do I go for the Skitterbeam Battalion or do I just leave it? I think I do go for this. And if they counter that, then we can attack. See what they want to do here. Yeah, we knew that was happening. Chances are we don't get away with this, but we need to do it now. Yeah. Blast zone. Yeah, okay. Not convinced that's the card you should be running. Let's attack with everything. See what they want to do. Put our opponent down to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll play out another Thran Spider. Let's see if I can get away with the Brotherhood's End. They don't have a counter spell. That tells me they don't have a counter spell, which means 6, 7, 8. If I draw a land next turn, and I can hard cast Skitterbeam Battalion, we stand a chance. Not a strong chance, but a chance all the same. Okay. I am going to prototype this, but before I do that, I am going to Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I want to see what they do. They let that happen. Okay. Let's see what they do about this. Tells me that they've got a make disappear. Another Fading Hope. Jeez. Okay, they like what they see. Let's attack with the Reckoner Bankbuster, put them down to 4. Sure. They've used 2 make disappears. Do I discard up to 2 cards? No. Do I just go for it? Oh, it's so tempting, you know. I think I do. Wow. I'm not, like, even though it resolved, I'm not entirely convinced that it was the right play. Like, the reason why I went for it is because they'd already used 2 make disappears and 2 fading hopes. I don't know what they have in their hand. Maybe they could be digging for something. But yeah. Let me know in the comments if you think that was the right play. I think it's definitely debatable. Just because it, you know, ended up going well doesn't mean it was actually the right thing to do. Okay, it looks like our opponent is going first. We will keep this hand. Not the fastest, but it's not a fast deck, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. We'll stick out the Xander's Lounge. Turn 3 Thran into turn 4 Mightstone is probably what we're looking to do here. Looks like our opponent's playing Simic. Simic, same thing. There's a Stormcarved Coast. We'll play out the Thran Spider. Give our opponent a Powerstone. Don't know how we feel about that. Could be a mistake. We're about to find out. They discarded Celestus. We're going to play out a Mightstone and Weakstone. See what they want to do here. Yeah, negate doesn't surprise me. We'll attack for 2. Next turn, we can play out the Skitterbeam Battalion. Actually, no, I'll play out the mountain here. We might want to instead... We might want to do something else instead. With the Xander's Lounge, like cycle it. Looks like our opponent might be playing the Bant Reanimator decks. There's Colossus Sky Turtle. There's Devious Cover-Up. Yeah, okay. Gonna get in for 8. There's Depopulate. Good news is we have a backup Skitterbeam. Just gonna put some pressure on continuously. Oh, opponent's only down. Opponent's down to 2 cards at this point. We might be able to do something. A second Depopulate would hurt, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. I'm going to attack in for 6 more. I'm going to end turn. Again, we do have Field of Ruin. Plenty of ways of dealing with our opponent's stuff. Is that another Depopulate? It sure is, but they can only play Depopulate or Colossus Sky Turtle. They can't do both. We will. Get rid of it goes into the... Just puts it onto the battlefield, doesn't it? Okay, we won't do that. We'll let that resolve. Time to start destroying some things. Wanna basically filter through our deck as much as possible. I mean, what can they do at this point? Get back to Jackie, sure. Destroy this. See what we can do. We'll also cycle the Xander's Lounge. There's a Cityscape Leveler. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Celestus here. That still happens, by the way. Okay. Gonna end turn. We've got Stern Lesson. And what have they got in the graveyard? Yep, that's fine. Looks like our opponent probably has this, to be fair. Alright. Well, end turn. Yep, Shigeki does Shigeki things. I don't think we come back from this. Nice Xander's Lounge again. Joint exploration, interesting. I think at some point you just drop the Sky Turtle, right? The problem with this deck is that if you... I think my opponent's durdling too much. The problem with this deck is that if you get Skitterbeam Battalion down and you just don't win the game, like, we needed one more turn. Well, there's Thran Spider. Let's see what we can force out. They'll probably want to dissipate this. Yeah. And yeah, we'll Fable out here as well. This is where they use Devious Cover Up. Yeah, I think we just lose. Shigeki's or Shigeki really, is a very strong card. It is what it is. Okay, is the deck a ton of fun to play? Absolutely. The idea that you can just Cityscape Leveler or Skitterbeam Battalion and get in for a lot is really, really fascinating. Might and Weakstone just feels really powerful. The problem is that there's just so much in the format that can deal with these threats. In Standard Best of 3, where this deck originated, I can see why this deck is powerful. In Standard Best of 1, where not only the format is super fast, but there's so much removal. So I don't actually recommend building this deck, but I wanted to try something a bit fun. It was something that was recommended to me, as I said. Yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but I managed to pull a few wins, which felt good. I'm still surprised we beat Mono Red once. That was a big deal. But yeah, it just didn't feel like I was a powerful mage when I was piloting it. But maybe that's just me. I will see you again on Monday. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Bye-bye.